the heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy worn by the likes of Creighton Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Razorbacks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will get the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him. Right?
Big-time catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
Good start. You're going to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to take shots. We're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game. What a start.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the
throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incomplete fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Arizona State! Quarterbacks love receivers. They can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese. And I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas's offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around the middle of the field. He is a true center.
And he gets there, and they'll get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Looking to throw, it's Green. Here's trouble, ball's out in the end zone. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up and take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to make themselves up.
pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw.
And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is equivalent to a defense. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns to offense. No lace in the box. So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know something too about the pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Green. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's McClain. And it is a jump play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time winding down in the quarters, they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Green. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Buying some time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the quarterback is snowed under.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. On that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to more men. Trip to the house. Falcons did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up to a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Green. Gets rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're trying to get to it. And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he hauls it in at the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let
so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll throw it down. And Shore tackles McNair to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll leave it with him. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball very well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the...
Going for it all. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Split backs here. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pulls and fires complete. Tackled almost immediately, and they're well short of the first down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and 10 from the 40. Dropping back, it's Green. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Trying to get behind the defense. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devil. And the beatdown has ensued.
And that's simple, but it's not easy to go around. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, once.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play for the defense to scoop it up? Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to sway momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Man, you just go to the offense like, bro, we don't need you to do it. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense. Doing what they need to do, and then they'll talk a little trash to the offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's Green. Slips away. Swings it out to his running back. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and this defense just put the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the pummeling has started.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring...
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Reacted well in a tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And the try is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered with the short game there. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Nowhere to go, the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Fires left. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Beat up them pass rushers and bring in the DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got to live by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside the spot. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been high trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yardage and up out the oak. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense has to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Right down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to beat Greg right here to end the game.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I'm going to beat you on the recruiting trail in the future, and kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pocket starts to collapse.
Well, you're making a positive out of it. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time, trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.